Okay, 10th December, 11 in the morning, nice bright sunny day, not very cold. Today's topic is conflict resolution. Conflict resolution. What is conflict and how can we resolve the issue? Now, the word resolution has already got a solution in it, which means um, it's a solution to the problem. It's a solution to conflict. Let's understand what is conflict. Conflict is basically differences, disagreements, opposition. Now, we're all bound to get into differences at some point because we come from different backgrounds, different mindsets, age, cultural, religious, social background, different opinion. So we could sometimes, or we sometimes misunderstand each other, so conflict arises. Sometimes there is impatience. We don't even have the patience to understand or listen to the person, and we immediately come into conflict. Patience is also actually plays a great role in this. First, what are the different reasons that we get into conflict? Number one is biased feeling, biased attitude. Biased means prejudice, having prejudice against someone or something or a group of people, like racism. What is racism? Racism is already having a negative feeling about someone, a group of people, based on race, religion, color, whatever. That's racism. That's you already have a negative feeling about someone or something or a group of people or a particular subject. So you have a negative feeling, so you are bound to get into conflict because your heart is already negative against something or someone. So that's a biased feeling. We can't find solution to that. That individual needs to find solution because he's already having a negative feeling about something or someone. Once you have it, you cannot get along very easy with, because you will always be in conflict because you already started the relationship with hatred and negativity. You will get into conflict. So biased and prejudiced thinking or feeling against someone or something or some group of people or whatever. Living in the past. It's very close to racism. Biased feeling. Yani. Once we got into conflict, it was resolved, it's finished, it's gone, it's clean, the heart should be clean. But again, that problem is still there and it will come up again. So living in the past means you've kept it in your heart. You haven't cleansed your heart to the problem that happened in the past. That's what we say, living in the past. So unless your heart is clean, since you have that negativity, almost like that racism thing I said, you will get into conflict again. So living in the past means to keep that problem in your heart, which was already being resolved. So resolve your problem and move on. Misunderstanding and misinterpretation, that's the actual conflict. For example, I have misunderstood you and that's why I got into conflict, or I've misinterpreted your ideas and that's why I got into conflict. This is something that we can work on. We can find solution to this. Age, mental, as I said, mental level, religious and cultural background, and mental education level. These are all factors that affect understanding a person, understanding the idea. So before we understand, we get into conflict. Third party. Sometimes we understand each other very well, but it is a third person who creates a conflict, who creates chaos between each other. So that's what we call a third party conflict. Okay, now let's do the resolution. I have 5 minutes. Let's do the resolution. What are the different ways we can resolve the conflict? If you want to live in peace and harmony, if you want to get on with the relationship, if you want to work, continue with the relationship, then you need to find solution to the problems because conflict is a problem. Time out. Take a break from that person. Don't speak. Don't continue with the problem. Don't take a break. Just time out. Stop speaking. Either of the two. Even in the religion it says when two people are fighting, one should be quiet. So it's a good thing. The conflict might resolve itself. Just keep quiet. Even if you're right, just keep quiet. You're right, and move on. Just don't speak. Written, not verbal. Sometimes when we speak, we become aggressive because we already misunderstanding each other and become aggressive and abusive, and we take it too far. So try to write, send a message. Maybe it will help because message might be, it might calm things down, because in verbal, I'm also speaking, you're also speaking, so we are actually fighting, not understanding each other, not trying to find a solution to the problem. So write something down. A neutral mediator, the best. We don't understand each other because we're already fixed in our conflicts. So find someone who's neutral, explain your problem, and then he or she will come and he will try to, or she will try to resolve the conflict. He will listen to you, to both the parties, and he will try to resolve the conflict. Yeah. Apologies. Try to apologize immediately as you realize you're wrong. Apologize. That will immediately bring a lot of respect in the other party, in the opposite party. Compensation. Once you realize that you're wrong, you apologize and try to compensate. Again, that will improve the relationship. So these are different solutions that you can actually find to your problems, to the conflict. So first, what is conflict? Differences, disagreements that could come up because of mental misunderstanding, or prejudice feeling, or third party interference, or misunderstanding the idea, or whatever. And then we have a solution that take a time, take a break, don't speak, find third party, trying to send a message, apologize. Let me just show you. And the time is 2 minutes more. Let me just show you quickly. Conflict resolution. I was trying to name it management, but then I realized that why should we manage conflict? We should resolve conflict, because there is a word called solution. Is it clear? Oh my God. Yeah, I've gone old, man. Allah, I'm tired. I have a problem in the leg. Let's live in peace and harmony, man. Let's not create conflicts. And if there is, let's find a solution. There are people who will try to create conflict for no reason, but that... Oh man, we are living in a mad world. Everybody hates everybody. We become enemies for no reason. That's not why we are here for. We are not animals. We are humans. So yeah, conflict is fine. It happens. It's okay. But then try to find a solution to the problem. Not live in the conflict. Not keep on... Tomorrow we will die, man. We will die. What will you do when someone else die and he took the conflict with him, or you will die and you take the hatred in your heart? It's not good. It's not good. So find solution to the problems. Find solution to conflicts. First of all, try not to create conflict. If there is, try to find solutions. So when you die peacefully. When the other party dies, he will die peacefully, or she will die peacefully. Juma Mubarak was Friday message. Hadi.